Hello, this is Matthew Robert Payne. Hope you enjoy this message. Um, as far as I know, this is just going to be a short message. In Corinthians, Paul teaches on the gift of prophecy. Uh, he says all may prophesy. He also says two or three should prophesy at a meeting. He also says the prophets are subject to the prophets. Um, that's the statement that I want to get to, but let's cover the uh, uh, three statements that I just said because they're all in 1 Corinthians 14, I think. All may prophesy means that when you're at a meeting, uh, everyone has got the opportunity when it's the time in the worship where people can deliver corporate prophetic words. It's not a set stipulation on who can speak forth the word of the Lord. Um, it also can be read that everyone who's baptized in the Holy Spirit can prophesy, and that's true. If you've got the gift of, if you've been baptized in the Holy Spirit, you can actually prophesy, and everyone can prophesy. But in a meeting, in this context, in uh, 1 Corinthians 14, it's essentially saying what I believe it's saying is if you're in a Pentecostal meeting and it comes time for the time of prophecy, if you get a prophetic word welling up in your spirit, you can speak forth and deliver that prophetic word. For a meeting not to go out of order, two or three may prophesy is the other thing that is said in 1 Corinthians 14. So rather than a meeting going out of order, having 20 people giving prophecies and all the prophecies contradicting each other and making it hard for people to understand the prophecies and remember the prophecies, it's basically said that two or three may prophesy, which means that there can be important words said and people can remember each one. But the point I want to get to here, and I want to spend a bit of time, is the prophets are subject to the prophets. Uh, Prophecy is uh, highly dangerous if you're saying God is speaking something and you're saying what he's saying, that can have a massive effect on people, on the listeners. So if there's any error in what is being said, if any of the prophecy being spoken is coming from a demon or coming from the person's flesh as a presumptive word, that has to be called out by trained prophets. Prophets have to rightly divide that word. This part of the word was true. This part of the word was the spirit. This part of the word was your flesh, and the sheep need to be protected from false words. It says, I think it says in Thessalonians, don't despise prophecy, keep what is good. In other words, let the prophets speak, let the people with the gift of prophecy speak, but sift the prophecy and go through the prophecy and say everything was right in this prophecy up until the last sentence when they said this. We don't agree with that. So if you're a prophet, if you're called to be a prophet, if that's your calling on your life, the office of prophet, when a prophet teaches, when a prophet makes declarations or teaches or prophesies, it's your responsibility if something is said in error that you bring the correction to that. And that's what I've been doing with a prophet that I follow. I've been making comments on his teachings and the things that he declares. And the people who are his followers are taking objection to the things I'm saying, but I'm just doing what I'm called to do, what the Apostle Paul called me to do. If the prophet is leading people astray, or the prophet has a bad attitude or is saying things that aren't nice, aren't correct, aren't biblically aligned, then it's incumbent upon me as a prophet to call him out and to put a finger on what is right and wrong. And that's just my role, and it's not a role I embellish in, but it's something that I'll do. And I did that recently today, and I've had 3 of his followers basically call me out and say that he's not doing that, and he's got a job to do, and leave him do his job. And they're calling me out and saying that I'm wrong, and that's just part of the what you say. You can imagine in a meeting, you calling a person's prophecy out, and then the rest of the people at the meeting picking on you, saying, "No, that was a correct word. What they said was right." That the meeting would totally go out of order, and so that's not how things operate. I find very few churches that I've been to operate under correct prophetic protocol, and most people in Pentecostal churches aren't even aware of what Paul taught, let alone operate under those rules. God bless you. I hope you learned something from this. And if you've got the Spirit of God, and someone says something or teaches something that you believe is incorrect, the Apostle Paul says if you're going to bring correction or you're going to bring a rebuke, do so in the spirit of humility and love. If you don't love the person you're correcting, if you can't find love for the person you're correcting, and if you can't be humble in the way you approach them, you've got no business correcting a person and bringing correction. You've got no business doing that. And I've found that 99% of the people that have tried to bring me correction didn't do it in a spirit of humility and love, because they don't know that even exists. That all they know exists is the verse in Timothy that we're to correct and rebuke. They don't know Paul's other writings that say we're meant to do it in a spirit of love and humility. I hope you've learned something. Please like this video and comment on this video, and even share this video if you think it's helpful. God bless.